All right, back in the barn. It is daylight. The sun is out. Gotta show you something here. I'm seeing more and more of this online, and it's just driving me to the nut house. It's driving me to the nut house because there's so much truth not told. So here we go. You want to see the craziness? Here we go. So we get these engines in, and it gives you an example over here. This is a Type 4, all right? This one's in bad condition. I mean, they come in like this. They just come in all destroyed, vintage engine. Then we take them and we strip them all down and we put them in the ultrasonic case and we clean them all up. And then if any machine working needs to be done to it. And so what most of the people online, social media, all these places, fully rebuild. Oh, cheap, cheap price, cheap price. Oh, we do hundreds of them. We ship them around the world. Well, these engine cases, if you look at some of these serial numbers up here, and you look at these numbers here, and you look at these numbers over here, or you look them up here, these cases are 50, 60 years old, and even I got some other ones in there that are like 70 years old. So it doesn't matter if that the last person changed the oil all the time. Look at the oil. All the plugs are in. All of them are in. And this was great years and years ago where you can just take them and rebuild them. But this is an old engine. And what a lot of them do is when you see them, and they're painted. They're painted with shiny paint. Really? Shiny paint. Is that really going to dissipate the heat? And then they paint them and they paint it all. I mean, I did this one, like a rebuild one. Man, and they paint them real good. They look good. And I'm looking here going, did they actually clean all these? Did they? Look at that. All the plugs are in. So this happens all day long. So little thing here. What we do. Vintage flat 4. What we do. Let me tell you what we do. You want to see what we do? I want to see what we do. So here we go. What we do. Here's a case. It was somewhat clean. And look at this. We opened up the oil galleys. Open up the oil galleys. All right. Then let's go on the back. And let's look at what the average person does. Rebuild. They leave these in. Let me tell you, these are oil galleys. 50, 60 years. You're telling me every single time everyone kept this engine perfectly clean? I don't believe so. If you're going to rebuild it the right way. Yes, it costs more money, but then don't rebuild it, in my opinion. So I have our special chemicals we put in here. I can't tell you. Been working with chemists on these, and it's been working good. And we go in here with our gun bore cleaners, and we go along to all the veins, and we clean them with a special solvent. And we get in there, just like where you can see in here. There's another vein in there. We go clean this vein out from the inside. We use it. Then we pressure wash it. All right? Then after that, that's only just cleaning the case. Then when it's built, this is what you're going to find all day long. Oh, it's got a high performance oil pump on it. Okay. And then you have the thing that holds rocks. Yes, it holds rocks. The thing that holds rocks. That thing at the bottom. That's not a filter. What a filter is this. If you're going to clean your oil, clean it with a filter. This is a filter. It's 2025. This is not 1939, you know? So if we're going to clean it with a filter, how do we get it to this filter? Well, 2 ways that I think is good. There's actually 3 or 4 ways, but my 2 ways. So you put in your oil pump, and now they got these ones, full flow oil pump. Look at that. Full flow oil pump. Full flow. Look at that. You know what that means? Instead of it pumping oil up through there, and then you drill it, and you tap it, and you close it, they don't machine it in there. So once you put in this oil pump in here, then you put on your cover. Then from that cover, the oil can come out And if it's in your wheel well, wherever you have it mounted in your wheel well, left or right, it comes into your filter. And then it goes back and it goes into the case. So 100%. But if you don't want it mounted way out there, here's a good way of doing it. And we'll include that for our premium and our platinums. Basic, you got to pay for it. I think I pay 39 bucks for this. I don't know. They fire like 60, 70 bucks. I don't know. Whatever people are selling them for. 39 bucks. So you get this for $39 and you mount that to there. And so when you have your exhaust, then it just goes from the case to the filter and then back into the case. So it's 100%. Now, some people say, I don't want a rubber hose. Well, some of the customers get into the AN fittings. Now this one, because we're going through a thermostat, we actually have this done a couple different ways. So you can use AN fittings and stainless steel. But if you don't want to get into that, you say, I want the least amount of service, all right? So this is very close to what the Type 4 does with the screw-on. We get you the pump with the filter. Now, I don't sell these pumps. This is a mock-up motor. I got this thing super cheap. I think it was like, I don't know, 20 bucks. But this bad boy, that's a 30 millimeter pump or 32. That is way too big for a normal Type 1 case on what you're doing for the average person. That is too big. You're going to just, it overheats it, it blows things out. You need a 26. And I'll show you the thickness of a 26. Look at this. This is a 26, see? A little bigger than a 21. That's a 30 in there. So CB has these, and I got a whole bunch more coming. So CB, the pump goes in there. It goes through your filter, and you get smaller filters depending on your exhaust. You get smaller filters. It goes through your filter, and then some people like to tap off here and put a little oil temperature gauge. You could do that on the top. You could do that, and it goes back into the case. So that is the only way that we do motors over here. This is where you're going to find social media, internet. People have been doing it for 500 years. I'm 93 years old. I'm doing it for 50 years. Never a problem. Really clean the cases correctly. Put a filter on it. You know why? If you're going to do it right or go home. Vintage Flat 4. Boom.